Tanya for Tuba of Vayaz David Shem, and David made a name. Iggeret HaKodesh Mishum Shenemar. Zer explains, since the pasuk says, "Vayi David Isa Mishpat Stuck L'Chol Amei," and David executed justice and stuck with all his people. Bachir Shimon v'Omer. Shimon cried and said, "Man Ovid Shma Kadisha B'Chol Yemel Man Diyov Stuck Al Miskine." Who makes Hashem name every day? He will give tzedakah to the poor. You went back to Maimer Rasin as a Chayil of Racha al Pasuk Kibiyah Hashem Suralam will understand this by what it says, by the divine name that is composed by the letter Yud K. Hashem is the strength of the worlds. Hashem Nivra Elam Hazeh, the world was created with Hey. Yud Nivra Elam Abba, and the Yud was created Elam Haba. Pirush, what does that mean? Shatayna Shemisangin Hashavas Hastik Menenim Zebashkina Amir Began Eden Elyon V'Tachtin, that the delight which the souls of the righteous experience as they enjoy the splendor of the Shekhinah which radiates in the upper and lower gardens of Eden, which consists of the pleasure and the apprehension of conception. They conceive, know, and understand. Some degree of apprehension of the light and vitality which infuses there in a revealed matter, from the Ein Sof into the soul and the spirit of understanding. So that each and every one can understand and attain some perception according to his level and his deeds. This is why Ilam Haba is called Bina B'Zer HaKodesh. This flow issues from the plane of supernal Chachma, which is the source of the conception and apprehension known as Bina. For Chachma is the stage of the intellect before apprehension and understanding becomes manifest. Rather, at this stage is still a state of security and concealment, except for some minuscule measure that here and there flow for the issue from it, the faculty of Bina, making it possible to understand and apprehend the concept which is concealed. This is why it's called the dot in the place. This is the shape of the Yud of the Yud Kevavki. Chacham is called also Edom, which it says no eye has beheld of it. And Chacham is also called the father who founded their daughters. What does that mean? The formation of the letters of speech, which proceeds from the 5 organs of articulation, is not an intellectual process. It's not inherent in the nature of the organs that they must pronounce the letters by means of the breath and the sound that strikes them, by either a natural faculty or by intellectual faculty. In this for example, the lips neither nature nor the intellect compels the utterance of the 4 varying types of pronunciations of these letters in accordance with the variations in the movements of the lips, which are moved by the same breath and the same sound that strikes them equally. On the contrary, he says, the change of the movement of the lips depends on the difference in pronunciations of the letters the soul wishes to utter by means of the lips. Lemra, Eis, Beis, a Vo, a Mem, a Pe. Leila Hepech, and on the contrary, not the other way around, which is the will and intention of the soul to make change in the motions of the lips. As they're moving now in the utterance of these 4 letters, as we see clearly, the soul does not at all intend or know how to intend the change in the motions of the lips. This is more evident with the pronunciation of the vowels. For when the soul wishes to utter a vowel, the lips spontaneously become compressed. And with the patach vowel, the lips are open. And not at all because of the will of the soul to compress or to open them. This is obvious. Pronunciation of the letters and vowels transcend and apprehended and comprehend intellect. Rather derives from the hidden intellect and the primordial stage of the intellect. which is the articulate soul, but that's why a child can't speak even though he understands everything.